Ever wondered what makes TV so powerful in Jamaica? Time to find out. Welcome to Global TV Group 358, where television meets innovation. We're not just about shows, we're about shaping society. In Jamaica, TV keeps you informed, connects diverse voices, and supports democracy. Imagine a Jamaica where broadcasters unite, sharing data and collaborating globally. That's us, a unified voice in the TV industry. Did you know TV advertising is still king? It drives website traffic, boosts brand equity, and powers integrated campaigns. Even in an age of digital, TV stands strong, resilient in tough times. Our Global TV Deck is your treasure trove of insights and data. With charts, graphs, and success stories, it's your guide to impactful TV advertising. Curious to learn more? Visit our website and see how Global TV Group 358 keeps television at the heart of entertainment in Jamaica. Get ready to binge watch the future.
God of my salvation, because the mouth of the sinful and wicked is open. Rastafari. Come with I. Rastaman throw one stone, and it break a bad feeling to all wicked men. That's a people there. Make a man throw one stone, and it bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. Only when man like Marcus Garvey speak, wicked men would I hear. Hear now hear. Instead of that, they only sit aside a rub and cheat, and not press the floor. Make up what I seen to. Make him a throw and stone, and they bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. Oh, what a plan! Make him a throw and stone, and they bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. My favorite part: if Rasta make a progressive move, wicked men are red. How they want to see the didn't can sell out Rasta and sell it out. I sell out Babylon. They give man throw and stone, and they bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. They give man throw and stone, and it bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. If Rasta make a progressive move, wicked men are red. How they want to see the dead can sell out Rasta. I sell out. I sell out Babylon. Just stop on the Friday. But throw and stone, and it bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. Oh, what a black thing, man, throw and stone, and it bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. You have eyes to see, let him see. You have ears to hear, let them hear. What a prophet must say. President Mandela was in prison for 20 odd years. And he leave from the prison and take the seat of the president. Stone one. Big him and throw one stone, and it bring a bad feeling to all ways. man throw one stone, and it bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. Rasta man throw one stone, and it bring a bad feeling to all wicked men.
Stibbidim day. We in Global TV says certain kind of friend we no keep, and some informer friend we love like. We in Global, bona fake friend and bona tape. We in Global, we not promote them, we not support them. Look at them on the cheek, come here represent for. We in Global TV, check it.
Good evening, and welcome to Global TV. It is Friday, and this program is very fitting for our geopolitical slot this evening. It's still a very warm and muggy evening in the United Kingdom. Very, very warm today. Expected to continue like this until Monday. So I am sun drunk still at the moment, but I told you this morning I would come back on that story we heard from that lady this morning. But, oh boy, all I can say is, oh boy, because our country really needs to wake up. Barring that, we're in a hiding to nothing. To my community of parity and all my family members, platform moderators, membership holders, viewers, subscribers, commenters, and trolls, good evening. Welcome. Thank you all for joining us. Debbie Jarvis TV, good evening and welcome. Good evening. Thank you for joining us. Real sweet. Good evening and welcome. Colleen, good evening. Sharon Bernard, Sunshine. Good evening. Willie Don, good evening. Suzette Williams, Sophia Hall, Canadian Gal, Kayla Shelley, Gloria Morris, good evening. Lyndon Green, good evening and welcome. Norman Ferguson, good evening. Who else is here? Colleen Richards, rather, good evening. Good evening. Hope I don't pass anyone. Colin, good evening and welcome. TikTok, good evening and welcome. Thank you all for joining us. David Jervis, Colleen, user 6773, Color, DJ Anthony, Sean McKennis, Edna Mullins, Glenn J, good evening and welcome. St. Thomas, Lee Chin, good evening, Mr. Chin. Lee Chin, have you hand in the plate, you say? Lee Chin has his hand in the plate. If the people of St. Thomas ought to pay these extortionate rent to be housed in the new urban center, is Jamaica benefiting? Is the people of St. Thomas benefiting? Or is it Lee Chin and the multinational conglomerates that are benefiting from the unopened ribbon cutting urban center? Let's listen to the councillor.
Per month, $129 million plus per year, and there are 7% increase annually, and the billion also is priced in US dollar. So every time the Jamaican dollar devalue, it's going to go. We can't close our mouth about this. It is sad news to the people of St. Thomas. They're going to think about urban center. We never think of this. I have never stand and said anything before negative about the urban center. Because we are welcoming, because we think it will be good. Remember, the urban center is in my division. Not just my constituency, but my division. So we were really looking for it. But we will pay $10.3 million a month. You know, place like St. Thomas, when we have an average income, it's about $20,000 a month. How are we going to afford that? Can we say to our people, we got to increase all our services? You know what $10 million a month can do to improve the lives of the people of St. Thomas? Remember now, we are paying about maybe $250,000 to $260,000 per month for rent and now for space. And what is even more sad, the council have so much land that we can build more building plan. So I'm just saying, that don't make no sense to me. And I don't think the people have sent a weaver approach to do that. The people have sent them as a hand over it. But I don't forget.
That's a blood clot, people.
Yeah. Violet Watson, good evening and welcome. How are you? Lawrence Michael. Yeah. Leaching. Leaching have shares of an urban center, don't? Talk to me, no globalist. Leaching have shares of an urban center. Who stand to benefit from the 10 point how much a million, not 1,000. Backside. Murder. When we think Norman done, get rich out of way and run off. Somebody else a line up. $10 million per month. So not now go left to do not now St. Thomas, Jamaica people. If you're going to pay out of public resources $10 million per month per rent, why go left for poor people? I'll each go benefit yourself, you know. St. Thomas people ain't benefiting. Jamaica people ain't benefiting. Leaching all over again. Just like the island gas what we're going to talk about tonight, leaching have a hand in the destruction to come. You wonder why Andrews continue to hold on to power. You wonder why Andrew continue to hold on to power. Because something will come when want to be in the thick of it. He wants to lead the loot, you see. Let's go to MP Floyd Green. Let's go to me MP. I will address Floyd Green. Floyd Green, Corinne Thomas, a constituent of Southwest St. Elizabeth. Floyd Green, are you claim to say when you look at the people round there, Floyd Green?
You know? Yeah, what? Me a Floyd Green, man. Yeah, Floyd Green.
Murder to blood clot, people.
Let's go to Corinne.
Yeah.
Yeah, how long you been living here?
Almost 59 years.
Are you born and grow here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You stay here.
Yeah.
Yeah, why you stay here? So
Because my mother and father, I was taking care of my mother. He died 28 years now, and my father died 18 years now.
yes.
I look after 3 brothers, and they died. One's 18, one 19, one 14, and one 2 years.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
So you're telling me since Hurricane Beryl, what it did to your roof?
Right now, it's only that side I'm under, and it's my son fix it. The other side, it's not fixed as yet. But I go ahead and buy the zinc board, so I'm gonna get it on.
You're gonna get it done.
Yeah.
But you reported it, but they haven't responded yet.
They come and they take the measurement. They go around and they fix other's house, and I don't. Every time I call,
Why
they
then
phone
don't
come.
fix your own?
I don't know.
Yeah?
No,
And you're the only one that they have fixed in the area?
that's the only one.
What? Oh, that's not good.
Mm,
So you're really put out by it.
yeah.
Yeah. Apart from that, what else happening?
Well, the production now get itself.
Yeah, what you produce?
My brother produced peanut, pumpkin, pepper.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Are you not selling?
No,
What caused that?
I don't know.
Oh,
Even if they come, they just buy 2 bushel, and that's it. Right now, in flow back to plant.
yeah. Yeah. So when you see them coming and looking for your vote, how you feel about
No,
that?
I'm not gonna vote.
You're not voting?
No,
Yeah.
yes, stand PMP. I mean, I vote.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So why you don't vote for the PNP?
Bruce, Mark Golden and Miranda Wellington
Mm-hmm.
came the same day after the burial. Miranda Wellington came the next day. Bruce Golden, Mark Golden come about 3 days after, and he was right here. Right here, he take the interview. And he said he was gonna shout out to me, and I don't see anybody.
Oh dear. Oh. Well, I will point out to what's your name? I will tell them.
Corinne Thomas.
Corinne Thomas.
Yes.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
So I'm going to tell them when I see them later. Corinne Thomas. Where here's her name?
Newell.
Newell.
Yeah.
Corinne Thomas.
Yeah.
You think they are victimized because they stands PNP?
I don't know.
You don't know.
No.
Okay. All right, Mr. Thomas.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for talking with me.
Okay.
Good.
Yeah.
Are we looking for the road tour for labor rights? Or what? But let me address some of Ms. Thomas' points. In relation to Ms. Thomas not receiving assistance from in relation to the hurricane relief that they proudly boast on how much people they help, and the money was allocated determined as per the damage. What Ms. Thomas is experiencing is the experience of many residents of Southwest St. Elizabeth, particularly in my community as well. Many residents of Southwest St. Elizabeth receive no assistance from Floyd Green or from the Ministry of National Security, Social Security. No assistance. So that part is true because a whole heap of Southwest St. Elizabeth people in that circumstances. Now, with regards to her sort of apportioning some slight blame to Miranda and Mark Golden, there isn't much that Mark Golden and Miranda can do in these circumstances for the reasons they are not in charge of hurricane relief and hurricane support. That's between the member of parliament and those who registered with the Social Security office within your locality or within your township. So that is to do with Floyd Green, Pernell Charles's office, and the entire Labour government will work and help few people and go on like them provide much help for people across the country. Floyd Green, this is in Newell, a place that you know very well. Floyd Green. Let us go on to what we come to talk about tonight, the destruction to come, how they're planning to kill us off for island gas. You remember I have the song, After Burial. They're coming for the coastline. They are coming for the coastline. If they don't get away by hurricane, they might go take away by earthquake. But let's listen. Let's listen to this information all over again. Then we will move to our graphics to look at some of the places mentioned by her in the video. Because as she said, it's a life and death situation. Only if we wake up and realize how serious this is. Only if we could take a look at the Niger Delta. Only if we could take a look at the Niger Delta. It would point us in a direction to look at what possible could come and what buffers we can put in place to make sure that we get a share of the pie as well. Other than that will be death, you know. Let's listen. And we're going to listen undisturbed. Then we go to our slides after that.
A message of life and death. So you better listen carefully.
And
the Jamaican government has once again sold us all out. But this time, it is our life they are playing with. They have signed contracts with foreign oil companies to start deep sea oil drilling off our coast. Specifically, the Pedro Bank area, just southwest of Clarendon, Manchester, and St. Elizabeth. And guess what's underneath where they are going to be drilling? A tectonic time bomb. You see Pedro Bank? It sits right next to Enrique Plantain Garden Fault Zone. It's a major fault line that runs from Jamaica straight to Haiti. Yes, Enrique Plantain Garden Fault Zone. It's the same one that caused the 2010 earthquake in Haiti that unalived over 200,000 people. No, Philly government has sold us out to foreign company and gave them the go-ahead to start drilling into it. Deep sea drilling is not just about poking a hole in a Jamaica. It shakes the seabed. It builds pressure. It causes subsea fractures. And when those fractures snap near a fault line, it triggers a massive earthquake. And with that earthquake, that massive earthquake, comes a tsunami. We're talking about places that's going to be underwater, wiped off the planet, covered in Jamaica like Clarendon, Manchester, St. Elizabeth, Portmore, St. Catherine, Kingston, St. Thomas. Are you listening to me? You are on the coast. You will be the first set of people to drown. A tsunami from Pedro Bank could hit the coastline in less than 15 minutes. There will be no warning, no time to run, no time to save your children. Just water, death, gone. But that's not all, Jamaica. No, that's not all. You see, underwater, there are 2 underwater volcanoes south of Jamaica. Them call them Jenny and Lenny. You ever hear about them? You should have. If this drilling triggers deep seismic activity, Jenny and Lenny would erupt. You don't have any idea what that means, Phoebe? It means steam blast, gas clouds, earthquakes, and a volcanic tsunami. That's the entire Caribbean at risk, not just Jamaica. So what make we government do this? And why them do this to we? For money, but not for food no money. The oil contracts are being handed to foreign companies. Yes, foreign energy companies, including Chinese and Canadian corporations, with private deals and hidden clauses. The Jamaican people won't even own the oil. We'll just die on top of it. They plan to extract billions and give you pollution, poverty, and death. This is not development, Jamaica. This is eradication. When you don't believe me, guess what will happen after the disaster, after they unalive hundreds and thousands? They're going to blame nature and say it's an act of God. Meanwhile, the foreign companies will move in, ready to rebuild smart cities, sell off the rest of the land and take full control of Jamaica's future. And the poor will have no land, no home, no voice, and no compensation. Remember, so them never asked you about this island and they're not even telling you about it. They didn't even do a proper environmental review. They did not tell you the risk or anything. Why? Because they know once you understand what's at stake, you're going to burn down them plan to the ground. Listen to me, Jamaica. If we allow drilling, Jamaica will become the next Haiti, the next Fukushima, the next underwater graveyard. This is not a conspiracy. This is pure science. This is fact, and this is a damn betrayal. So I'm telling you now, Jamaica, we better stand up, organize, march, call every ministry and make them burn up every contract. Ring the alarm, because the moment the drill pierces the seabed, it's not just oil that's going to rise. It's going to be death. Jamaica, Caribbean, diaspora, this is the last warning. Stop the drill or we'll dig the graves. Jamaica, the message of life and death. So you better listen.
Good evening to CARICOM. Good evening to CARICOM. This is not just a Jamaica issue. This is an issue that CARICOM ought to be addressing. Because hold on, no meet at the moment, we don't know if we no kidnap nobody, if we no have no sacrifice or anything, because when evil people meet, it's not to do good, it's only to do more evil. So, me just say, CARICOM. But isn't this something that CARICOM ought to have on the forefront of their discussion if they really care about us, their citizens? No. This is the one she spoke about. The Henriquez Planting Garden Fault Zone that both us and Haiti sits on. Here to your right, you have Hispaniola. And if you follow along the line to your left, you have Jamaica along that same tectonic line. Is that area is where she was referring to, where if they drill and there's an eruption in that area, there's going to be massive deaths in our country. Massive deaths and devastation in our country. You know what makes all of this worse? The public are not being informed by our leaders. Whatever information you can find, you have to go on United Oil and Gas website to go and find whatever information is over there. But our government signed all these deals without any conversation to the public. And I'm calling upon the People's National Party tonight. I'm calling upon Philip Paulwell. Be honest with us. Tell us what you know. Be honest with the people. Tell us what you know. Don't sleepwalk us into danger. This is a very dangerous moving forward. Very dangerous. Now, the volcano, as you see, we had a picture of the volcano earlier. The volcano you heard she talk about, it's really called Kikemjeni. The volcano is called Kikemjeni. See where it is located, right within the Grenadines and them area there. So if all of these things erupted, it's dangerous for the entire Caribbean. CARICOM is sitting at the moment. What conversation is CARICOM having over these things that they're keeping silent from us? Because it's only the multinationals stand to benefit from wherever oil found. Look at the Niger Delta. Look at the Niger Delta. But the bigger part of my argument tonight, Prime Minister, because we see this is the different oil seeps that has been discovered from the geographical what do they call that mapping? Mapping, where them fly over the country and them turn on them technology from them plane, and depends upon what color it give them geopolitical mapping. Whatever color it give them know what type of resources, what type of minerals is within that zone they are mapping. So even they not have to drill for no say dead. Them already have them overhead technology we can map and tell them that it is there, so you can go and go drill. So they know where all the gold and all the oil and gas is across the island. Here what I'm worried about, Prime Minister, is there a planned destabilization of the island? And is this destabilization, Prime Minister, does this destabilization has anything to do with the island gas find? The destabilization, because bombs, Prime Minister, 321, 2023. And I don't know if they tell with the amount where they capture in a St. Thomas the other day. Could there be a correlation between the pipe bombs and the island gas find? Is there a planned destabilization of the island? Is there a plan for land grab on the island, Prime Minister? Jamaicans, we need to wake up. We need to focus on what's going on around us. Let's not play politics with this. I beg you. This is why I'm calling on the PNP tonight to be honest with us. Tell us what you know. This is a matter of life and death for Jamaicans around the coastline, right around the island. PNP and Labour Right live right around the island. Now, if Sonia Ellis, say for instance, in the southern section of Jamaica within the Calibre zone, which they are doing drilling at the moment, because the license has just been renewed in January, they will need to set up oil rigs. They'll need to set up their offshore things. They probably need to set up onshore things within the southern coastline of Jamaica as well. There would be a need for land grab. The coastline of Jamaica, particularly southwest St. Elizabeth, or you would say from Negril all the way up to Pedro Plain, along the Westmoreland and St. Elizabeth coastline, it's very much business and residential already. Nowhere would they so say set up anything where them need to set up down there. So if you need to have a land grab, say for instance, along southwest St. Elizabeth coastline, planting pipe bombs, terrifying the people, all these things displace people. When people become fearful of violence and mass murders and things like that, these things allow people to become displaced and move from one area to the other. Thus, they get the opportunity to do the land grab them want, to set up what them want. The underworld always do these things, so it is worrying time. It really is worrying time for our country, especially because our leaders have starved us of information in relation to anything what is going on in relation to the whole island gas and drilling in our country, onshore or offshore. You remember when Marco Rubio came to Jamaica the other day? He spoke about the offshore drilling as well. I don't remember the exact conversation and I don't have the video to hand, but Marco Rubio cited the same offshore drilling galangin when he came to Jamaica the other day. So what me ask the people of Jamaica to do is to wake up and become more concerned. Don't let us move into these things because them are going to tell you it's an earthquake, it's an act of God. No. We have to wake up and realize what they're doing to us. Leaching, we're going to get 10 million a month to rent up an urban center from just the municipal corp. Hey, it's a high sea robbery, Just the municipal corporation, I got pay 10 million a month, Just the municipal corporation. What happened to the other people them were in space in a thing there, in an urban set, leaching? Good God Almighty, leaching. How much more you are going to step in our neck and pull out with tongue at the same time? If we put we money in your bank, leeching, you and you tiller them teeth out. Why? May I tell you, Jamaica, if we don't wake up, it's only going to get worse. But I'm telling you, what is coming? Why CHS? Good evening and welcome. I'm telling you, it don't look good from where we are at the moment. Because we've been blindfolded going off a cliff. With this drilling and the way the lady explained it, these things are real. Remember, we don't have health care in our country. We do not have health care. We do not have the operational resources at central or local government level to deal with any form of disaster in our country. Look upon when there's a hurricane, the hurricane relief effort have to be done and looked after by the people in the community. Look at Miss Thomas, who is still waiting over a year after for assistance from Flight Green, Andrew Holness, and Pernell Charles Jr. And they're still asking for more time. I'm worried about a plan to destabilize the country. Whether it's to displace people for land or it's for a power grab for the Prime Minister to stay longer in power unconstitutionally. But we have to open with our Jamaicans. We have to be vigilant. Pipe bomb is a dangerous thing. It creates mass death and mass casualties. Something has been planned in our country. The truth is, can't put my hand on it yet. If it's political violence reside to the locality, or is it a geopolitical warfare over influence between the Americans and the Chinese, or because of the Isle and China get part of, I can't pin my head. Philly yard vibes. Can't pin my head. Roan, what is going on? But what we are sure of, and what we nothing lose sight of, that there is something is going on that is adverse to our progress. What they are planning is nothing that will benefit us. What they are planning is not anything that will benefit us. If we don't go on United Island Gas page, you don't see no information. The government refused to talk about it. The media refused to investigate it properly. Media is basically those who call themselves mainstream media. They're basically eavesdropping on the story. And I'm begging the People's National Party to be honest with us on this matter. Tell us what you know. This is a matter of life and death. This is a matter that concerns all Jamaicans. This will be devastating for our country. We are on the direction to Haiti. That will be the nail in our coffin. And then we can actually compare ourselves to Haiti like for like. But we see the direction. Mango here still in the teeth. We see the direction. We ought to do something about it as a people. Don't just depend on wicked liar government and wicked liar opposition. We, the people, we, the people, If you turn on back your fan in your heart, you see. May I feel stunted. Hold on there. We the people. We the people. We the people. We have to get involved. We can't continue to blame them and then we still talk say they don't care about we. So why you blame them then and you left everything in them hands? Why are you blaming them and you leave everything in them hand? But I'm becoming worried more and more when it comes to the pipe bomb, the election, the oil and gas, the risk that the drilling poses to the life of our nation. I'm worried about that. So if the opposition mean us well, please speak to us. We all know and we all understand that this government is very corrupt. And for those who have just joined, we're going to play the information over again before we go. Come here, go sleep. No, Debbie, we didn't get it. What we think with the point?
Yes, Enrique Planting Garden Fault Zone. It's the same one that caused the 2010 earthquake in Haiti that unalived over 200,000 people. No Philly government has sold us out for a message of life and death. So you better listen carefully. The Jamaican government has once again sold us all out, but this time it is our life they are playing with. They have signed contracts with foreign oil companies to start deep sea oil drilling off our coast, specifically the Pedro Bank area, just southwest of Clarendon, Manchester, and St. Elizabeth. And guess what's underneath where they're going to be drilling? A tectonic time bomb. You see Pedro Bank? It sits right next to Enrique Planting Garden Fault Zone. It's a major fault line that runs from Jamaica straight to Haiti. Yes, Enrique Planting Garden Fault Zone. It's the same one that caused the 2010 earthquake in Haiti that unalived over 200,000 people. No Philly government has sold us out to foreign company and gave them the go-ahead to start drilling into it. Deep sea drilling is not just about poking a hole in a Jamaica. It shakes the seabed. It builds pressure. It causes subsea fractures. And when those fractures snap near a fault line, it triggers a massive earthquake. And with that earthquake, that massive earthquake, comes a tsunami. We're talking about places that's going to be underwater, wiped off the planet, covered in Jamaica, like Clarendon, Manchester, St. Elizabeth, Portmore, St. Catherine, Kingston, St. Thomas. Una listening to me? You are on the coast. You will be the first set of people to drown. A tsunami from Pedro Bank could hit the coastline in less than 15 minutes. There will be no warning, no time to run, no time to save your children. Just water, death, gone. But that's not all, Jamaica. No, that's not all. You see, underwater, there are 2 underwater volcanoes south of Jamaica. Them call them Jenny and Lenny. You ever hear about them? You should have. If this drilling triggers deep seismic activity, Jenny and Lenny would erupt. You don't have any idea what that means, Phoebe? It means steam blast, gas clouds, earthquakes, and a volcanic tsunami. That's the entire Caribbean at risk, not just Jamaica. So what make the government do this? And why them do this to we? For money, but not for food no money. The oil contracts are being handed to foreign companies. Yes, foreign energy companies, including Chinese and Canadian corporations, with private deals and hidden clauses. The Jamaican people won't even own the oil. We'll just die on top of it. They plan to extract billions and give you pollution, poverty, and death. This is not development, Jamaica. This is eradication. When you don't believe me, guess what will happen after the disaster, after they unalive hundreds and thousands? They're going to blame nature and say it's an act of God. Meanwhile, the foreign companies will move in, ready to rebuild smart cities, sell off the rest of the land them, and take full control of Jamaica's future. And the poor.
How is this done in Africa? It's mainly done through civil war. When the multinationals are going after land grab and resources in Africa, it's normally done in civil war. And the more the people them are war, and the more the multinationals from Europe and the United States cut and pave road in the desert and in the jungle and airstrip and a fly out the belly of the nation resources. This is coming to Jamaica. It's already happening anyway. It's coming on a broader scale. It is coming on a broader scale to Jamaica with this island gas find. You've just got to look at the Niger Delta, and then you will understand with the type of crooked politician we have, especially under the Jamaica Labour Party, what we are about to embark on. We're not going to be as lucky as the people of Guyana. Oh no, we certainly won't be, with our corrupt, thieving, nepotistic criminals. So it's for the people of Jamaica to wake up and become involved, active, and take part in it if you want to share in this wealth. Otherwise, say, we're just going to have more expensive funeral, putting more money in their pocket. Putting more money in their pocket. On a Belmont Road meeting, you talk about Catherine. Prime Minister, good evening. Darrell Vaz, how are you? One of your friends pinched me, Darrell Vaz, and said, backside me, and Darrell Vaz I talk today, And Darrell Vaz said to me, boy, Angela Fuina sting. What we don't have, we barely have nothing to campaign pan. So, me after grow on the island, I walk and trick the people them with the bus because we don't have nothing else. I saw the bird, said Darrell Vaz. And if you stop talk near bird. So I don't want bird walk and whistle on a story. I don't know why they don't push out Andrew. Push out Andrew and just make the whole thing collapse. Because Andrew Holness is holding the party at ransom. The country and the party is being held at ransom by Andrew Holness. But Darrell Vaz said it. Darrell Vaz said there's nothing to campaign on. Him just use the old boss them when God dongle heap was sensible scratch out for Darrell Vaz. Him just a grown the country. See what he can do with the old rusty bus them, with the old rusty broke down, screeching bus them for $1.4 billion. After spending $1.4 billion, we don't deserve anything new. After spending $31 million per cheap, less than a Jamaica $1 million drill, we don't deserve nothing cheap because second hand buyer for Amazon, you know. A second hand when a buyer for Amazon and come back to sell it to the people of Jamaica for extortionate prices. This is what this government is doing to us. Everybody arrayed the kitty before they, because they all know they're going. Everybody I get a raid out of the kitty jar before they go. Also disgraceful labor rights. When you can't tap a thief in now, the whole nation recognize so not thief. Kevin Blake. The bombs. Is there anything you find out from your investigation? Is the nation safe, Mr. Blake? Is the nation at any risk, Mr. Blake? These are the things that we need to hear from Kevin Blake. You can't just find bombs so and just shut up because people don't make bombers figurine. Bomb is to cause mass casualty and mass deaths. The government is under duty. The security service is under duty to speak to us. Dr. Chang, the Minister of National Security, and his Commissioner of Police, Kevin Blake, is under a duty to update the nation as to their security. It's not fair to us that the government and all important matters is so silent on us. It's not fair. Especially like when I beg we for go to 5 more years, Andrew Holden. Have a look at heart, man. Have some heart. You can't be so silent on the nation and all of these massive issues, especially issues, a matter of life and death issues, Prime Minister. When we choose you to lead the nation, we choose you to lead for all of us with integrity and honesty, Prime Minister. Don't even go down that road there. Go on your bed. Go on your bed and don't go down that road about integrity and honesty. Go on your bed. Okay, go start talking about your sense here now. Been talking sensible all this time. And now all of a sudden, you decide to just start talk out of your head. Honesty and integrity. Globalists, I want to thank you all for a lovely week spent. I'm going to have the weekend off because I need to finish my ghostwriting that I'm doing and enjoy the sun. So I'll be missing for the weekend. So have yourself an enjoyable weekend. It's going to be very hot in this country until about Monday, Tuesday. So, like them reta people out there, I'm not going to look like half-baked lobster. I'm just going to look like myself. So thank you. Have yourself an amazing weekend. And if you live in the United Kingdom, enjoy the weather. It will not last for very long. Thanks for your support and good night from the Global Television Group. Have yourself an amazing weekend. It tells me that the browser has lost connection. Let me just quickly dap it back in so we can. No, that's not the right one. Share and go again. Where are we? Yups. Dops. Chops. Dops.
Life on the road, you know. You want to see labor right at dance to it to them. Love it too. Look where you piece like that.
March, we are march, 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 we are march, march, march. Now we are marching on to progress. Time comes, so be allowed. Nothing up here, what deliverance say, what they say we are. Now we need to find deliverance and to set Jamaica free. We are that fire and we marching to victory.
Pull up that. Yeah, man. Boy, nice so till. But I want to tell some of the little GLP apologists in the media, and don't worry yourself. I love we are dealing with, you know. The word is love, you know. When we talk about we are blood and fire, comrade. We're resilient. We're passionate. We're determined to see change. We're not afraid of nobody. We are going to do what we have to do. But we are doing it within the law. And we are doing it with love for our country. Because we love Jamaica. And we love our people. So you don't have to worry about that. Just enjoy the music, man. Lick it again, the selector.
March, we are march, 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 we are march, march, march. Now we are marching on to progress. Time goes on, we are now we don't care what deliverance say, what they say we are. We need to find deliverance and to set Jamaica free.
Everybody.
Whoa! And we marching to victory. We are the
Build back.
We are the build back. Better than before. Everything that takes away. We are the bring back. We are the set it right and restore. Ease up the pressure. Now Jamaica can't take no more. We are stepping out the darkness into the light and without corruption. Now we are marching on to progress.
TikTok, thank you very much for your time spent. If you are new to the program, please give us a follow so when we go live, you certainly will get our notifications.
What we do?
Have yourself an amazing weekend, everyone, and good night.
Time comes, ease up the pressure. Jamaica can't take no more.
What we do?
We are
If you don't like missing out on the latest shows but still enjoy classic hits, then Global TV Group 358 is your perfect match. Global TV Group 358 isn't just another channel, it's your ultimate TV experience. From breaking news to binge-worthy dramas and timeless classics, we've got it all. Our unique blend of original content and global favorites means there's something for everyone. And guess what? With GTVG's seamless streaming, you can watch anywhere, anytime. Plus, our interactive features let you be part of the action. So, whether you're a